Distinguished professor at Touro University, a frequent commentator on Jewish affairs and the Middle East. Thane, good to see you.
Thanks, Dan.
What is the deal with Democrats and the Jews, or at least the left of the party?
It's ugly, Dan. It's true. First of all, this is the first year in polling in history where a majority of Democrats were much more sympathetic to Palestinians than Israelis. This is the first time in polling. So clearly the progressive wing of the Democratic Party has had an influence or is picking up something in the general political culture in which at least the sensitivity to Israel as a bipartisan issue is no longer present.
But they make the comment, right? And then they try and issue an apology. I mean, the fact that she made the exact same comment that had gotten one of her fellow squad members into trouble 2 years earlier. And then it's like, well, no, wait. That's not what I meant. I mean, it's very clear. When you want to talk about Netanyahu, the Israeli government, you say the Israeli government. You say Netanyahu. When you say Israel is a racist state, it's saying something else.
Dan, it's also in our political culture, as you know, the word racist itself is so charged that the minute you call anyone, a person or a state, a racist, you're in cancellation culture time, right? You're in banishment, moral, get away from me. So it's the very first thing if you're going to, as you pointed out, she had the right audience. That audience wanted to hear Israel and racist. But to call Israel a racist state is not only demonstrably false, it's avowedly anti-Semitic. You're talking about, first of all, the new definition of anti-Semitism, which has been adopted by nearly 40 states, including the American State Department, says a number of things. Calling Israel a racist apartheid state is anti-Semitic. Depriving Jews of a right to self-determination is anti-Semitic. Comparing Jews to Nazis is anti-Semitic. Holding Israel to a standard that you would hold no other nation to is anti-Semitic. So to say it's an accident, I don't know what I meant. When you call another country a racist country, and it's the only country you choose to call a racist country, it's something there, and it's more.
Look, I was glad to see that 43 Democrats came out. I was surprised more actually didn't come out. And this goes to your point that, 43 came out, but the majority of them didn't come out.
And they hadn't in those other examples you gave, Dan.
Right.
At no point did any of the leadership step forward and say, we reject this. Israel is clearly, that had an Ethiopian as Miss Israel surely is not a racist state.
Thane Rosenbaum, good to see you. Thank you.
Anytime, Dan. Thank
Coming
you.
up.